this is JK Gamer coming at you live. I was watching somebody else do a live stream playing Pokemon Randomizer. I was gonna do one earlier, but time flew by. Anywho, let's get started. Now, before I get this beast rune, there's an emote that I want to get. I need to get this emote, but I need help getting it to it. I don't like them things sucking up all my insight. Oh, tired. I got work tomorrow too, but only for 3 hours. School is so confusing as hell. Oh, hey, Paul, what's up, buddy? Oh man, I haven't seen that name in fucking forever. Oh, hold on a minute. I gotta start up a party. And I gotta charge this controller, holy hell. And I'm just gonna go ahead and invite him to my party. Okay. Anyway, let me ring my bell here. How you doing, Paul? Have you started the online schooling yet? That shit's confusing. Alright, I gotta go kill some stuff now. No, you get the hell away from me, you slimy blob of shit. And then there's a group of them. Get away, get away. You guys are deadly as hell. Good, bro. Good to hear from you. And no, I haven't, bro. I don't even know what my classes are. All I'm gonna say is the online is crazy. To me it's confusing. It's like they tell you to go to this one place and then you click on it and then it brings you to a rabbit hole. It's like I don't fucking know what to do. But ah, crap. Okay, no. Funny thing was too, I was thinking about doing my live stream with my camera on, with the mask on. Just sit there, not even say a word. But I don't know where my camera's at. Nope, and I think he left. Well, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it, brother. No, you don't. Don't you spit at me. Ooh, a Molotov. Watch this, bad boy. Ah. Okay, that just injured half of them. Oh god, I have frenzy. Oh god, this is gonna hurt. Oh. Okay. Thank god. And now we have to go deal with this guy up here. Oh boy. Okay, well. Alright, gonna wait all day. Hey. Ow. No, 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 no. No. Paul, if you're still in the party, I haven't read my story yet either. I want to do that for like the class. Ah! You cucumber dick. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go wait by the bell now, because I don't want to lose my blood echoes. Maybe I can wait for people to join by the password. No. Okay, it's 9:50. I'll probably play for a couple of hours, give or take. So I do gotta be up tomorrow. Oh, what the hell am I? Hold on, that's not safe. Cool. Hold on. We need Serenity to turn to a big fucking beast. Be right back. Well, nobody's joining. Fuck it. I'll go get it myself. I ain't scared. Insight. Who needs it? Am I right? I'll go in myself. Who needs to be cautious? I want to get that emote and just get out of here. I do not. Oh. That means I gotta fight this nasty old hag. No, you don't, ho. Oh, fuck you. She got me. Enjoying that insight, you fucking... Luckily, I have madman's knowledge. Yeah, bye-bye. Okay. Let's go down here. Wait a minute. Do I have the little lamp on? No. This would be useful. There. Got a little light. Can I open this door? Is someone gonna jump out at me? Isn't there like a door over here to open? No. Open from the other side. Spooky. Ominous. Oh yeah. The werewolves of Notre Dame. Oh, mama. No! I wish I had fire. No! They killed me! Now all the enemies are gonna spawn in and I'm just losing insight. Fuck it. You know what? I don't care. I need to become more prepared real quick here. So I have 4 insight. Scottsdale police said 2 women are in serious condition after being stabbed near 64th Street and McDowell Road. What we know. Well, shit. Alright. Oh, I lost all my blood echoes. Cool. Nice. Those werewolves are gonna fucking pay. I'm gonna buy a bunch of fucking Molotovs. When I say bunch, I mean 3. I get more here. Yeah. Take 7. Hell, I'll even bring... No, it's gonna take a while. The hell with it. What do I have here that can... I don't need vermin. Put this shit away. Okay. Not enough blood echoes to it. Well, there goes fucking werewolves. I'm going to kill them. Upper Cathedral Ward. Round 2. Maybe if we're lucky, they just dropped on the ground. Do 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 do. Now I know my ABCs. I don't know why I sang that. Okay. Here, you know what? Fuck it. People can join if they want. Doubt they will, but it'll be easier. Come on. You know what? It's not worth dying over again, so I'm going to wait. I don't care how long it takes. I'm going to get someone to join me, damn it. That was a lot of blood echoes. And they're going to have to recover it for me. Meanwhile, while we wait, let's look at the news. Your news. A man killed a woman and himself because he feared they had the coronavirus. A 5-year-old has died after being caught in a drive-by shooting. Oh, that's sad. Couple married over 50 years died of coronavirus. Town in Arizona may be the wealthiest in the U.S. Bronx Zoo tiger tested positive for coronavirus. A 7-year-old boy was shot in the face and killed during a drive-by shooting. It's the same bullshit. Walmart shoppers coughs and spits on employees over billing dispute. Let's read that one. This is a terrifying scene for every store clerk these days. A woman coughing and spitting rage. While checking out at a California Walmart. The crazy altercation went down in Eureka, California, when the woman got into a spat over her bill while she was at the register this past week. Apparently, she felt she was overcharged and wanted to glance at the screen, but the Walmart worker told her to back the fuck up. That's when the spit started hitting the fan. A manager walked over and tried to calm her down, but the woman spun into a full-blown meltdown, suddenly beginning to cough and spit on a Walmart staffer, who immediately dialed 911. If you thought that was crazy, just watch the cringe-worthy aftermath of her trying to explain why she did what she did. Spoiler, it got something to do with a crackpot theory about the dispelling whatever. To get rid of the virus, she also brought up dumb blondes. Anyway, there's more, but we'll let you watch. Eventually, cops reportedly arrived at the escorted her out. It was unclear if she was arrested. So, ooh, here we go. Here's the video.
This bitch is going crazy. Look. Look at her. Move. Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna ask you to shut the fuck up and get the fuck away from me before I slice your neck with my spit again. See the C word
I need a bit more.
What a dumb bitch. Okay, anyway. Town in Arizona may be the wealthiest in the U.S. Al Klein, Detroit Tigers legend and baseball Hall of Fame, dies at 85. Teens were charged with hate crimes for attacking a woman and saying she... Let's read this one. I'm bored. CNN. Teen girls were charged with hate crimes after police say they attacked a woman on a New York bus, made anti-Asian statements. Oh boy. Sorry if this gets a little racy. Towards her and toward her. She caused coronavirus. Police say the four suspects attacked 51-year-old victim on an MTA bus in the Bronx. They called her a expletive, said she caused coronavirus, and asked her why she wasn't wearing a mask. NYPD L. Thomas Antoni told CNN. One of the suspects struck the woman's head with an umbrella before all four of them fled from the bus. Whoa, what the fuck? Woman received stitches for a cut on her head at the local hospital. The NYPD said that statement. There's never any good, happy news. Shortly after the incident, officers arrested 3 15-year-old girls near the scene. The teens were charged with hate crimes, assaults, menacing, and harassment for the attack, NYPD said. But police are still searching for the fourth suspect, believed to be the only one who struck the woman with the umbrella. And she's a teen, too. Anyone who appears to... Damn. Her grandmother left by ambulance. They could not find her. What? Hold on. I gotta read this one now. Titles are weird. I believe she passed away, said a relative who lived the family's increasingly frantic search. But where? The emergency medical technicians who rushed into Korea's room in the protective gear found... Oh, this is dumb. Nah. Say goodbye to these shows. They have been canceled. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Shows that have been canceled. Not good. How do you feel that your favorite TV show is canceled? Sad, disappointed, or maybe grateful that you even had a chance to meet your favorite characters? For us, many... Big punch. Wait, how do I... Next page. Number 35. Annie with an E. Annie with an E is one of those TV shows that can easily take you back to childhood. This show about the adventurous ginger girl comes to its end. Its final season premiered January 2020, and now it's time to say the final goodbye to this show. Okay, next. The Good Place. Aw, fuck. After 4 incredible seasons, Good Place is a good show, by the way. The 4 incredible seasons of the popular TV show The Good Place is coming to an end. If anything, this show surely got you thinking about your actions in life. That is true. That is fucking true. The Good Place is a good fucking show. say goodbye to Power. February 2020. It is the last running month for Power's show Power. After 6 long exciting seasons, 50 Cent and the rest of the crew are saying goodbye. Well, I don't watch that shit, so. Modern Family. Thank good riddance. After more than a decade, 2 lively families are ready to say goodbye. That's right, Modern Family is set to end on April 8th, 2020. Fans may suffer from some time, but one is for sure, this show will never be forgotten. Well, it was popular. Oh, no. One of my favorite shows of all time, Supernatural. So far, we heard countless times that Supernatural is entering its final season. However, before the season would end, the show would be renewed for a new season. That has been like that for 15 years already. However, now it's official and final. That's sad. That is so sad. Supernatural. Fresh off the boat. Fresh off the boat. Nobody cares. Hold on. I'm just going to read the title, so I don't want to read anymore. Dark. What? "13 Reasons Why" is one of those shows that everyone can watch regardless of age. The show is vivid. That first season left viewers speechless and asking for more. Oh, I didn't know that show was gonna end, but okay. Dear white people. Lucifer is gonna end. Big Bang Theory was one of the most popular TV shows for 12 straight years. This show has celebrated its fun characters, live action, and weird situations that people love to watch. So why CBS cut it? Because I guess they want new content. That was a good show. Lethal Weapon. Next. I said next. You know what? Fuck that. A nurse brought in I want to read my story online. That'd be fun to do. You know what? Let's do it. Where is it? Where is it? Connect. God damn it, I gotta go back there. I'm in a reading mood for some reason. Here it is. My story. A lot of people at my school really liked this story. Well, I wouldn't say a lot. I read it only to some people, and everyone I read it to, including my family, they loved it. I need light. Hold on. I'm gonna get some light, and then I'm gonna read the story. Nobody's listening. I'm going to read a story. Okay, hopefully I can read this story before my friend joins. I want to read this. I haven't read it in a while. Story is called Here, wait, I'm going to make my character sit. There we go. Now she's listening to a story. A True Nightmare from JK Gamer. One dark spooky night, there was this girl that was so excited for Halloween. Halloween is her favorite holiday. Her parents are out of town and she was going to a kick-ass party. Kenzie is an 18-year-old girl that lives in Buffalo, New York. She finished getting her GED at Westview High. Kenzie is the only sibling. There was a knock at the door, and Kenzie went to check it out. Kenzie looked through the peephole and giggled and went to open the door. One of Kenzie's best friends, Tana, was standing there, waiting. As she opens the door, both Tana and Kenzie screamed each other's names. Tana is 1 year younger than Kenzie. Tana is also a small person with long jet black hair, and that goes down to her waist. A lot of people make fun of her size, and Kenzie would knock some heads together if they did. The wind was blowing slightly, making the air chill. Kenzie, you're on the second page. Kenzie and Tana both sat in the front patio. Are you going to the Halloween party? Tana asked. Yeah, it's going to be the bomb, Kenzie screamed. Isn't Renee going to host it, Tana? Kenzie asked. Yeah, she is. Like around 6 or 7 o'clock, as she ripped petals from the flower. She glanced over to Kenzie. You want to head over there now? Tana asked. No, I have to get ready, but I'll see you there. After they said their goodbyes, Kenzie went upstairs to take a shower. As she turned the water on, she heard an unfamiliar sound. She quickly shuts the water off and tries to listen, but the water from the faucet was dripping constantly. Kenzie crept toward the bathroom door. She opened it slowly and made a slow, long creaking noise. Kenzie then crept towards the top of the stairs. She waited a moment. There wasn't a sound. She waited for another 30 seconds and shrugged her shoulders and went to head back to the bathroom when she heard a glass break. Hey, shouted Kenzie, I got a gun. No you don't, bro, came a voice downstairs. Kenzie walked back to the top of the stairs and looked over the railing. She saw a guy standing there next to a broken vase. Paul was her ex-boyfriend that she dated for 2 months, and it didn't work out, so they decided to stay friends. Paul, what the fuck are you doing in my house? Kenzie yelled. Paul looked up, rubbing his neck. Sorry, bro, about the vase, but I'm here to pick you up for the party, bro. Well, I told Tana that I'm getting ready. Paul had this confused look. Who the fuck's Tana? Paul asked in a concerned voice. Kenzie giggled. That's funny, Paul. You had me going there for a second. Kenzie's smile disappeared after what she heard next. I'm serious, Kenzie. Who's Tana? Paul asked again. Kenzie's jaw dropped. All of Kenzie's friends who knew who Tana was. Everyone liked Tana. Tana's that one person you can always count on. Kenzie thinks Paul is still playing around, so she tagged along. Yeah, I must be high. Anyway, Paul, let me finish getting ready. Yeah, bro, you need to, lay off the weed, bro. Shit, bro. I'll be outside waiting. As Kenzie got dressed up, she couldn't stop thinking of what just happened. Why was Paul joking around? Why was he pretending Tana? Oh shit, I have discovered a chime of a beckoning bell. This story will have to wait. And I wrote a second part of this story, but it's not as good as the first. Oh, thank you. My prayers have been prayed. Okay. Let's go, friend. You're gonna help me kill these things. I do not want to kill these alone. I want to get my blood echoes back. Oh no, and there's a sinister woman. Wait, where did he go? Oh, he went the correct way. Alright. Damn it, I want to read more of my story. Fuck. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. See what happens when you want to do something else and then someone decides to join? Ow. Yeah. Thank you, my friend. You first. I'll wait here. Yeah. Sucks to suck, you old brute. Okay. I'm following this guy. Oh. Get ready for, shit. Hold on, friend. I'm good. Got my blood echoes back! This guy's a legend. Oh! No, 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 no. Oh. That guy died. Look who's stuck in the crowd now, ho. Fuck you. Fuck. Oh. Yeah. You know what? I don't got time for this shit. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? God, this thing is weak as hell. Alright, fine. There we go, I killed it. Alright, we're going back. Back this way, back up here. Back down here. Pulling my wolf claws out. Coming down here. Coming over here. Going back down this way. I'm waiting by the lamp, and I'll continue reading my story. That guy was a good help, don't get me wrong, but he failed. Let his guard down. Anyway. Never existed. Everyone knew that Kenzie and Paul had a thing for Tana. Maybe it was his way of... Can't finish a story? Can a guy finish a story in peace? It's the same dude. I'll just wave at him. Hello. Okay. No worries, partner. I took care of the third one. It is dead and gone. 908. 908. 908. I wonder if you say that 10 times faster, it's like a funny meme or something. I don't know. It's dead, brother. I killed it. There's no more werewolves. All three are dead in the bone. Let me put that on. There we go. And bring out these. Oh no, there's another one? No. I'm too young to die. Ooh, visceral. Yeah. I like this guy. Kick its ass. Thank you very much. We're gonna open the front door, and I can't wait to grab that pose. I hope we kill that bell ringing woman soon. What? Ow. Sorry about that, partner. I was slow. But we're working as a team. You be baiting, I'll kill her from behind. Yeah. Blue elixir. A blindfold cap. Oh! Oh, this guy's a fucking beast. Yeah, fuck you, bell ringing woman. Get out of here. I don't know what I grabbed there, but I grabbed it. This guy's a fucking beast. I want to do a shout out to this guy, but I don't know his real name. Hold on. Network ID. You don't cat. You done cat. You don cat. Okay. Shout out, buddy, to you. Oh shit. Okay. She's dead. Orphanage key. Hell yeah. The pose. Yes. I got it. Thank you. I gotta change now from triumph to... Oops, no. To... Yes. Yes! Thank you so much! Alright, let's go. I got what I wanted. Fuck yeah. This guy's awesome. He helped me through my hard times. What? Oh, another one, huh? Yeah, fuck you. He just made that werewolf his bitch. I don't know where we're going, but obviously he does, I think. Apparently there's a boss fight. Ooh, I see an item. Ooh, Ritual 5. Orphanage key. Opens the front door. Oh, and then we can just... There we go. Thank you, my dear sir. You've been a help. I need to get the bow again. Oh, you want to fight the boss? You know what? Let's fight the boss. Fuck it. I forgot what the boss fight was here. Oh god, it's Mr. Minxies. I think it's a giant Mr. Minxies. That's right. Okay. Okay, I gotta go down here to start the boss fight. Mr. Minxies, Mr. Minxies, Mr. Minxies, here we go. Oh boy. I don't even know which one's which. Nope, nope. There we go. He found it. And now it's gonna grow big. Ugh. Ooh. Ooh. You hurt. Yeah, here, tiny Mr. Minxies. Yeah! Huzzah! That guy was awesome. Thank you, 908. God. Okay, well, no reason to be here anymore. Let's go to the DLC. That's where we need to go now. I still don't know what to do with my blood echoes. You know what? How about instead, I'm just gonna farm for blood echoes until my friend gets here because he said he's gonna join, so. And I can read my story. Maybe this was her way of hiding his feelings for her. She shook the thoughts from her head. I'm gonna have to talk with Renee about this. She grabbed her purse and headed out the door. As she walked out, she saw Paul standing next to a black limo. Welcome, bro, to the bro limo. Kenzie looked to one side of the limo where there was a big decal saying bro limo. He wasn't kidding. Wow, Kenzie said in a shock. Hold on, I'm going to go ahead and ring my small resident bell. And I'm going to do my favorite pose. Stupid story fell. Hell yeah. There we go. Hashtag cardio. Where'd you get this limo? Bro, it's my uncle's, bro. I'm just borrowing it. Bro. Ladies first, bro. As he opened the door, he climbed in right after her. Both Kenzie and Paul buckled in. It was a nice room. It was nice and roomy inside. There was a bar and a flat screen TV. Yo, Austin, bro. To Renee's house, bro. Dude, for the love of God, stop saying bro. Paul laughed. Sorry, bro. Austin pounded on the horn and started driving. It was a long drive there. The further they went, it became foggy. Kenzie and Paul decided to have a few drinks. They talked for a bit, and Kenzie decided to ask Paul the million-dollar question. So, Paul, why were you pretending that you don't remember Tana? Paul quickly replies, what do you mean, pretending? Who is this girl? And are you smoking, bro? No, Paul. You've been crushing on her for some time now, Kenzie yelled in frustration. Kenzie took a deep breath. Look, Paul, it's okay that you... Before she could finish her sentence, Paul interrupted. Kenzie, bro, I don't know who the hell she is. Yeah, you do, Paul. Everyone knows her. Paul looked at her and then took a sip from his drink. Paul shook his head. Kenzie, I don't know her. Kenzie sighed, glanced out the window. Next 30 minutes, they arrived at Renee's. We have arrived, Austin said. Paul jumped out while Kenzie was staring out into space. A knocking got Kenzie's attention. Hey, Kenzie! Kenzie looked up to see Renee standing there. Renee opened the door for Kenzie. As she stepped out, the two hugged. Renee and Kenzie both met at a GED program and was one of Kenzie's other best friends. As they walked to Renee's house, Kenzie decided to tell Renee. Renee, guess what Paul said? What? Did you do something stupid again? Renee teased. What? No, Renee, Paul doesn't know who Tana is. Can you believe that? Kenzie burst out laughing. And when she saw Renee wasn't even smiling, she started to pretend laugh. Renee looked at Kenzie and stares at her for a few seconds. Are you high, fool? Who the fuck is Tana? Right as Kenzie heard that, her eyes widened and jaw dropped. This nightmare is only starting. Kenzie still had her jaw dropped and was zoning out. Kenzie had so many questions running in her mind. Why is Renee going along with Paul? Is this even a joke? Do they both secretly hate Tana? All these questions are repeating in her mind. Hello, Eartha Kenzie, you in there? Renee waved her hand in front of her face. Kenzie quickly shook the thoughts out of her mind. You okay, Kenzie? Do you want to come meet some of my friends? God damn it. What? Yeah, sure, whatever. As Kenzie and Renee both made their way inside, there were a few people at this party. Austin, the limo driver, was talking to two people. Paul was also talking to a group. Everything seemed fine, but there was a problem. Someone was missing. Where is Tana? Kenzie looked around and didn't see her anywhere. Renee walks in and grabs a champagne glass, and she taps the glass with a spoon a few times to get everyone's attention. Hey guys, thanks for coming. Let's make this party that we'll never forget. Everyone cheered and the music started playing, and people started to dance. It's been 30 minutes and Kenzie is sitting next to the food and punch bowl. She fixed herself a drink, and she takes a first sip, and a guy walks up to her. Hey, dollface. How are you? I'm good, Kenzie replied quickly, and she took another sip, feeling a bit uncomfortable. My name's Helwan. Want to dance? He asked in a creepy low voice. No, thanks, Kenzie declined. Helwan frowned and spoke with a stern voice. You will regret that. And walks off. Back with Austin and that girl. As time moved on, so did the party. More people arrived, and more people left. The house was packed. It was 10 o'clock, and the party was alive, that you can hear the energy throughout the whole house. Renee decides to take a break from the party. She steps outside and leans towards the railing. The wind was still chill, and the stars were lit. Renee was enjoying the peace and quiet. Just then, Renee heard some branches break. She tried to see what was making that noise, but couldn't see anything, so she shrugged it off. Renee could not believe she threw this party. Twigs snapped again. This time, Renee spoke. Hello? Renee shouted. In the distance, there was a shadow figure standing there. Hey, the party's inside and the door's unlocked, Renee explained. The shadow figure just stood there, waving her finger at Renee. 10 seconds later, Renee was about to say something, but the shadow figure starts to whistle and skip around the limo. The shadow figure is whistling a nursery rhyme, Pop Goes the Weasel. Renee got uncomfortable, real quick, real fast. The whistling turned into humming. Renee walks back slowly. She turns around to open the door. It was locked. Renee starts screaming, "Open the door! Open the damn door!" But no one could hear her. "Can someone open?" Before she could finish her sentence, the hooded figure took a hammer and hit her in the head. Before Renee could lost consciousness, she gazed up at the hooded figure. The hooded figure giggled. "Tee, that was fun." The party was getting crazy, and there was no sign of Renee. Kenzie was still getting concerned about her, so she decides to go check upstairs. As she went for the stairs, it was blocked by a bunch of people. Some were drunk, others were making out. Kenzie goes for the first step. There was a guy on his back smiling at her. "Why, hello there, beautiful." Kenzie blushed and then quickly asked, "Have you seen Renee?" The guy jumped to his feet. "I haven't seen her, but I can help you look for her." "Sure," Kenzie said with a smile. "By the way, my name is..." The guy cut her off. "Kenzie, right? I'm Nelson." It's Kenzie and Nelson weaving their way through a bunch of drunk people. They finally made it to at the top of the stairs. It seemed like forever trying to get up there. When they reached at the top of the stairs, they saw 3 guys wearing masks. These masks were creepy looking and gave a chilling feeling down your spine. These masks looked like hockey masks, but looked dingy and old. Who were these guys? Why were they in Renee's house? They don't look like they're dressed for a party. Did she hire guards? Kenzie's getting goosebumps just thinking and looking at them. Just then, one of them turned around and looked at them. "This is a warning. Go back downstairs and enjoy the party." There was a long silence. Kenzie felt sweat dripping down her neck. Nelson broke the ice. "I really don't think that you have the right to tell us that. I mean, this isn't even your house." All 3 guys started to walk down the stairs, and one of them stopped in front of Nelson. "Fine. You may be up here, but everything comes with a price. And remember, you made this choice." The guy chuckled and headed downstairs. "What does he mean by that?" Kenzie started freaking out. "Don't worry about it," Nelson said quickly, as he was just trying to scare us. There was a long hallway, 3 doors to the right and to the left, and one straight ahead. Nelson yelled, "Oh my God!" Kenzie turned quickly and looked at him with a worried and confused look on her face. "Well, shit, who needs all these doors?" Nelson said. Kenzie rolled her eyes, and they both started with the first door on the left. Won't believe what they found. It was a big bathroom, and it had 3 showers, 2 toilets, and a big bathtub. "Does the whole family shower together?" Nelson asked, jokingly. "Dude, now's not the time to ask that," Kenzie screamed. "Renee might be in trouble, and I have a bad feeling about this." Right then, Kenzie and Nelson heard screaming downstairs. Kenzie and Nelson both ran like cheetahs and made their way down to the stairs. When they got to the bottom, they saw a bunch of people running out the front door. On the floor lay a body. Nelson ran towards the body with Kenzie right behind him. "Miss, are you okay?" Nelson looked worried. They both gasped as they saw some sort of gash in the forehead. "She's dead," Nelson said in a quaky, "She's dead," Nelson said in a quaky voice. He shut her eyes and looked to Kenzie. "What the fuck's going on?" It was nearly midnight, and the house is very quiet. The only noise you can hear are the walls and floors creaking. Renee was still nowhere to be found. Kenzie then fell to her knees and burst into tears. This was supposed to be an awesome Halloween party, but this turning into a true nightmare. Nelson went over to comfort her. At that moment, they both heard a loud noise coming from the kitchen. There were pots and pans clattering and moaning. Nelson slowly grabs a cast iron pan and slowly walks for the kitchen. As Nelson flipped the light switch and he took a swing, the person on the ground screamed, "Ow! Stop hitting me, dipshit!" Kenzie heard that voice before. Kenzie wiped her tears away and got up to stop Nelson. "Nelson, stop, I know her." "Tana, are you okay?" Kenzie asked. "No! Your friend here almost broke my arm!" Tana shouted. Kenzie went to hug Tana, and as they did, Tana looked up to Nelson and gave him a mean look. "Shit, sorry, Tana. Is it Tana nodded yes. Whew. It's been a whole hour, and Tana was explaining why she was out cold. Some guys with weapons knocked me out when I was making something to eat. When did you arrive, Tana? Kenzie asked. A few minutes ago, she replied quickly. I have another question, Tana. Have you seen Renee anywhere? Yeah, I have. The last time I've seen her was not too long ago, actually. Oh my god, really? Kenzie asked in relief. She's at the store across the street. I bumped into her while I was picking up a few things for the food. Kenzie's face lit up. She grabbed her jacket and ran out the front door. She was so relieved she left in a blink of an eye. Nelson and Tana were both in the kitchen, waiting for Kenzie to get back. Nelson leaned on the wooden counter and looked at the clock, and then back at Tana. Hey, I want to apologize again for hitting you. I guess it's fine. You didn't know, Tana replied quickly. Hey, Nelson, Tana chipped in. Can you hand me a soda? I'm thirsty. Nelson nodded and opened the fridge. Let's see, we have grape, orange... Ah! Nelson started screaming in agony. He looked over his hand and see a big kitchen knife through his hand and through the counter. Nelson quickly looked at Tana. What the fuck, Tana? Tana gave an evil smile as she was walking towards him. Tana then grabbed the other arm and slammed his hand with the fridge door several times. Nelson was in so much pain he fainted. Tana opened the fridge and grabbed the soda. Thank you, Nelson, and giggles. As Kenzie left the house, things were started to look up. A lot of relief, and she actually smiled. It was November 1st around 12:10 a.m. She couldn't wait to see her. Kenzie arrives at the store and starts looking in every aisle. Renee wasn't anywhere. She must be in the bathroom, Kenzie thought to herself. So she went to go and check, and she went in there and looked in every stall. The bathrooms were empty. She decided to talk to the guy behind the counter. Excuse me, sir, have you seen a girl walk in here? This guy had a heavy British accent. Why British? No? Wait. Why British? No, sorry, I haven't. Nobody came in here for the past hour. Kenzie froze. This doesn't make any sense. Why wasn't Renee here? Has she already left by the time I got here? Was Tana lying? Kenzie walked out of the store and heads back to Renee's. As Kenzie got back, she put her coat on the rack. Well, I didn't see her at the store. Kenzie walked into the kitchen and nobody was there. Tana? Nelson? Kenzie called out. She waited a moment for a response, but the house was quiet. Just as Kenzie was about to leave, the power went out. What the fuck is going on? Maybe it was a power outage. Kenzie shrugged her shoulders and went for the door. It was locked. Huh, how strange. How strange how the door is locked from the inside, Kenzie asked herself. A strange noise came from upstairs. Kenzie headed up the stairs only to see a hooded figure with a bunny mask. Kenzie shrieked and asked, Who are you? The hooded figure was holding a club-like weapon. Kenzie saw that the masked bunny walked closer to her, and Kenzie started walking backwards, begging not to be harmed. The hooded figure tilted their head and giggled. Kenzie was shocked. Tana, is that? Just then the hooded figure hit Kenzie with the Morning Star and kicked her in the stomach, and watched as Kenzie fell down the stairs. Nighty-night, bitch. Paul was taking a nap in his limo when he heard a loud bang that jolted him up, and he looked and he saw someone dragging a body and thrown into the back of the truck. Shit, bro, I'm weak. I seriously, need to call the cops and follow this truck, bro. Kenzie slowly started waking up. It took a minute for her to get her bearings. Once she got her bearings, she seemed to be in the basement, and she went to nurse her head when her arm was stuck. She looked to her right, and she saw her arm was chained. What the hell? Kenzie freaked. Kenzie noticed two other people who were also chained up. Renee! Nelson! Kenzie screamed. Both Renee and Nelson both woke up and noticed they were chained too. All three of them were chained, sitting in chairs. Renee spoke first. Kenzie, there's a short girl that attacked us both. Before Kenzie could reply, they heard a door kick open and 4 people walked in, and one of them was Tana. "Why, hello there, friends," Tana squeaked. "Tana!" Kenzie shouted. "What in God's green earth is going on here?" Tana walked up to her and kissed her on the cheek. "I will explain everything, all in good time, but first, Kenzie, I just want to say, I hate your fucking friends. So, let's see here, where do I begin? When I first met you, Kenzie, you were this amazing friend that actually cared about me, and never once teased me about my height, like those fuckers over there, and everyone else. So one morning, I decided to take a trip to the cafeteria, and let's just say I added my own ingredient to the food. It's pretty much a strong dose of memory loss." Kenzie could not believe what she was hearing. "What do you... when did you do this? Is this the reason why nobody remembers you, and why was I not infected? Why..." Before Kenzie could ask another question, Tana interrupted her. "Kenzie, honey, I will answer all those questions," she said laughingly. "To answer your first question, I added my own ingredient on the first day of school. To answer your second question, yes, I made everyone forget who I am, even my own mom." Everyone in the room gave her a look like she was crazy. "What?" Tana shouted. "I had to test it on someone to make sure it worked." Which brings me to my third answer. Kenzie, you weren't affected because I bought you lunch that day, and I did what I did because I only care about you. Kenzie, and I don't want you to have any other friends. Renee spoke up. "Who are the people in the hockey mask, you psychotic bitch?" Tana's facial expression had a confused look. Then she turns around. "Oh, these 3. I hired these guys to help me. They may look familiar." Tana skips around and over to them and removes their masks. Ladies and... Hold on. "Ladies and gents, let me introduce you to the 3 guys," and she took a bow. "Meet Austin, Hal-Juan, and our adorable Kiara." There was a long silence. A good 3 minutes until Hal-Juan broke the ice. "How dare you reject me?" Hal-Juan pulled a Desert Eagle and jammed the barrel to Kenzie's forehead. Kenzie started crying, and both Nelson and Renee were screaming, "Don't do it." Tana walked to Hal-Juan and calmly said, "Play nice. She had the right to reject your ass. Hell, even I would too. Let's be perfectly honest. You're really not the good-looking type." Just then, Tana kicked him in the face and took the gun. Tana then pinned him with her foot, choking him to death. Tana then yelled, "Don't you dare threaten or harm Kenzie, you lame-ass bitch. While Tana still choking him, she pulled the Desert Eagle and aimed for Hal-Juan's head. He tried to beg for his life, and a tear went down his face. Tana did a little finger wag, while saying, "No, no, no," then pulled the trigger and shot him in the head. Tana released her foot and watched the body fall and soak in blood. Austin and Kiara were both in shock. Kiara asked nervously as her voice shook, Why did you kill him?" Tana turned her head slowly and tilted her head slightly up and smiled. "He was going to harm you, the only person I care about. If you both lay a hair on her, I will tear you both to shreds." Everyone was quiet and held their eyes on Tana as she paced back and forth. She finally made her way towards Nelson. Tana got right into his face. "Hiya, Nelson. Remember how you continuously hit me with that frying pan?" Nelson had this fear in his eyes, and his knees were buckling. "I am truly sorry. The lights were out, and it was just the heat of the moment," replied Nelson. "Aw, look at you. You're so scared and helpless," Tana said in a baby voice. "How's the hand?" Tana asked. Before Nelson could reply, Tana laughed. "Don't care." Tana snapped her fingers, and Austin brought in a table full of tools and weapons and brought them to the middle of the room. "Which one should I use first?" Tana said in a singing Let me read that again. "Which one should..." I don't know what she said. She said in a singing voice. Tana looked at each of the weapons, then decided to pick up the meat mallet and walked over towards Nelson. Kenzie tried to get Tana's attention, but it didn't work. Tana first swung the mallet 3 times each. On both knees. Tana loved hearing someone's knees pop out of their socket. Nelson was screaming in agony while hearing his bones crush. Tana laughed and said, "I love it when they're in pain." Tana then dislocated all of his fingers and removed all of his nails on his fingers. "Now, Nelson, be a good boy and stick out your tongue for me," Tana teased as she forced his mouth open. Tana then picked up a pair of small hedge trimmers and cut his tongue right off. Blood gushed everywhere and splattered into Tana's face. Nelson screamed even louder, and eventually his screams became quieter and quieter until he stopped screaming. Nelson's body was lifeless and died from blood loss. Tana clapped her hands with delight. There was a long moment of silence. Tana looked like she was frozen with her hands still together, and looked like she was lost. Then she looked to Kenzie, and her face lit up. "Kenzie, will you do anything for me?" Tana asked. At this point, Kenzie didn't know what to think anymore. "Tana, you need help. You're not the same person I knew." Tana didn't know how to react to what she said at first. With no emotion, she chose to ignore it. Tana went back to her psychotic self. "Kenzie, I'm going to unlock your chains, and I want you to grab this gun and kill Renee. And if you don't, I will kill everyone here, including myself." Kenzie was in a predicament, but she knew the right answer. Kenzie looked Tana dead in the eye. "I'm not going to kill her." Tana frowned. "Oh, gee, you're no fun, Kenzie," then pulled the magnum out and shoved the barrel in Renee's mouth. Tana sat on her lap and asked, "Any last words, Renee?" Tana smiled. Just then, something broke through the window and smoke went everywhere. 9 or 10 SWAT guys came in aiming their guns at Tana. As the smoke cleared, 2 SWAT guys rescued Renee and Kenzie, and 2 more SWAT guys arrested Austin and Kiara. Tana, however, put the magnum to her head. "Put the gun down, miss," said one of the SWAT guys. "Back the fuck up," Tana screamed. "If I can't have Kenzie, then I'll just die." "Trust me, miss, there's more to life than one girl." Tana started laughing, then quickly said, "She's the only one I care about. So, goodbye, cruel world." Then, in a flash, the gun that Tana was holding fell to the floor. One of the SWAT guys shot the gun out of her hand through a different building. 3 SWAT guys tackled Tana to the ground. Tana bit one of the guys in the hand as they cuffed her. Kenzie and Renee are with Paul, hugging, when they saw that SWAT guys were bringing out Tana. Tana was in a straitjacket. Kenzie ran over to one of the SWAT guys. "Where are you taking her?" "Oh, she's going straight into a mental home." "You haven't seen the last of me, Kenzie. You made the wrong choice," Tana screamed as she was put in a van, and they drove away. 2 days later, or not 2 days, 2 years later, Kenzie was hanging out at the park with her husband. Kenzie has gotten a job and found a guy to marry and had 3 kids. She will never forget that Halloween night. "Hey, hon, I'm gonna go get the hot dogs from the van," her husband said. "Okay, babe," Kenzie said, watching her kids play on the play place, enjoying a awesome summer day. Kenzie recently got a new job at Arizona. She was spending her last few weeks in Buffalo, New York with her family. Kenzie's phone rings. It said an unknown caller, so she chose to ignore it. She watched her husband pull the coal on the cooker. Kenzie's phone rang again. Same unknown number. Weird. Probably salesperson. She ignored it. Then her phone rings again with the same number, so she answered it. "Hello, this is Kenzie speaking." All Kenzie could hear is deep breathing. Kenzie was about to hang up when this random voice started singing. "All around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey thought it was all for fun." There was a long silence. "Pop goes the weasel. I'm coming for you, bitch!" Kenzie then dropped her phone and started screaming, "This nightmare isn't over." And that's my story. I know I had no fucking audience, but that's my story, and I'm still waiting for a beckoning bell. What time is it? 10:49? They're probably waiting at the cleric beast. Oh. Let's go. Well, Harry, I'm only giving you a certain amount of time to join because I gotta go to bed soon. I like killing everything on this bridge. These werewolves think they're badasses. The ones in the upper cathedral ward are more badasses than you guys. You guys put werewolves to shame. Well, if anybody wants to hear the story, they can go back and play this video. I'll rename it. Tell me what you think. I mean, everybody at my school likes the story. There's a teacher that's a reporter, I guess, and she says she liked it. Me to write different kinds of other stories, like not the whole scary genre one, you know what I mean? But those are the stories I love to write. And all the names in my story, they're all people that I know. Yes, including Tana. Tana is pretty much a complete opposite of who she is in my story. Tana's like one of the nicest people you would ever meet. But I flipped it around to where she's psychotic in the head. Oh shit. Well, shit. Alright. We're gonna... Oh, no. I just joined. I'm not going to die. Fuck that. Oh, wait, my beckoner's died anyway, so it don't matter. God damn it, I just joined. My beckoner had to fucking die. It's already been an hour of live stream. Half of it was reading my story. Small World is now online. Okay. I'm gonna ring my bell again. I'll do hashtag cardio right on these stairs. There we go. Colorado man. I don't want to click any stories. Tonight, pink moon will be the largest supermoon of the year. Town in Arizona may be wealthy. STI. We read that already. My neighbor has been posting daily dad jokes on his lawn since the lockdown. And why in New York City is to begin temporarily burying coronavirus victims in local parks. John Prine, the Mark Twain of modern songwriter, dies at age 73. These pennies are worth more than $10,000 each. Okay. 15-year-old shot injured while walking with mother to gas station in St. Hey, I've been back. I don't have to read sad stories anymore. Ugh, that's my charger. Yeah. Alright, so the big guy is not dead. This guy sounds like he's having fun. Yeah, I'm gonna die. See? I died. Again. Sir Chapman III. 86-year-old. Okay, I'm not reading stories. That's all it is people dying. It's like, I understand. It's a big problem. Alright, I think I'm gonna end Bloodborne here. I don't think nobody's gonna be watching. So, please go back, read my story, or listen to my story anyway. Tell me what you think. I'll see you next time.